Hello, intactivists! In the news this week, we have Bloodstained Men, Foregen, a new intactivist book release, and much more coming up. In POTS news, our POTS e-commerce program is getting 25x matching. This is huge. One of the complaints we get about the e-commerce program is it's not worth their time. I don't know how it isn't, but now with this 25 times the amount POTS is getting through the e-commerce program, this takes away all known excuses from intactivists not to do it. If you have any questions on how to do it or what it's about and you don't have a Discord, you could contact POTS on Facebook or X as well. This matching only lasts another 8 days. Join our Discord and ask one of our assistants to explain how it works. It's super easy. Also, part 2 of Tori Caswell interview got released this Saturday. This is out of 4 parts, I believe. So if you missed part 2, definitely go and check that out. Alright, and in Bloodstained Men news. Bloodstained Men has finished up their tour December 15th. This is them in Houston, Texas. And they have been posting quite a bit, especially on their Facebook and X. So you guys can definitely go ahead and check those out if you want. Alright. Also, Bloodstained Men made the news. This is San Antonio news. Texas Hill Country. Anti-circumcision protest causes traffic hazard in 2 hill country towns. Laredo protest against newborn circumcision draws mixed reactions. So this is Bloodstained Men getting on the cover of different news pages. It's at least getting them to spread further beyond just their street protesting. So that's pretty awesome. All right, and in Foregen news. Foregen just released this YouTube video, The Path to Human Clinical Trials, Achieving Key Preclinical Objectives. So the video outlines the set of preclinical objectives that Foregen has to achieve to reach human clinical trials in 2025. It includes finishing their histology study, completing the animal trials report, optimizing decellularization and recellularization protocols, developing the surgical plan, partnering with a reputable contact research organization, and much more. So definitely go ahead and check it out if you missed it. A new intactivist book is released by Kenneth Lippman. The book is titled Circumcision: How Ancient Ritual Became a Questionable Surgery, a Complete Analysis, by Kenneth S. Lippman, who has a PhD. This talks about how he's launching his book and how you can buy it right here. It says, after years of research and 869 references, I'm excited to share this work. I hope it sparks meaningful conversations and raise awareness. The book already has 33 reviews and a rating of 4.8 out of 5 stars on Amazon.com. These are 2 notable editorial reviews that he received. I'm not going to read all those, but I will say that an audio book version will be out on December 20th for those who'd rather listen to audios. Also, there is a podcast that you guys can check out of the book. So if you guys go to either Kenneth Lippman on Facebook, or if you go to Stop Routine Infant Circumcision, it's both posted there. You guys can go ahead and click on those links. All right. And intactivist music fans, we have a brand new song that came out that was written by My Skin No Chopping Allowed. You might have seen him on Discord and Reddit, and it is a pretty awesome song. Let you guys listen to it real quick. Stay forever fresh. It's cold steel ruins, delicate flesh. Innocence, lost forever to the butcher's hand. How's he gonna feel when it comes from him? Alright, you guys can definitely go ahead and check that out. That is on King Jeremy 83's TikTok, Not Thankful. Or you could also go to My Skin No Cutting Allowed. It will also be on his TikTok as well if you want to go ahead and check it out. I don't know if it's out on YouTube or iTunes or available on Spotify. Don't know that. All right, and on to the Intactivism calendar for the week. All right, Bloodstained Men, they have their Louisiana Super Bowl circumcision crisis protest February 4th through February 10th. There's no cities or exact times just yet. Saving Our Sons, they have their Genital Integrity Awareness Week, March 29th through April 4th. You can join them on the West Lawn of the U.S. Capitol. Intact Global's Intact Conference. It is slated for March 2025 in Los Angeles, if funds are permitting. Babies and Bumps in Pittsburgh. This is Sunday, June 22nd. Your Whole Baby will be going to this if they can raise enough money. This is located in Doubletree by Hilton Hotel, Pittsburgh Cranberry, 910 Sheraton Drive, Mars, PA 16046. Also, Babies and Bumps Cleveland 2025. This is Sunday, September 28th. Also, Your Whole Baby is going to this as well. This is Sunday, September 28th, 2025, 11 a.m. through 4 p.m. Eastern. It is located at Cleveland Marriott East, 26300 Harvard Road, Warrensville Heights, Ohio 44122. Right there above my head. You guys can go see that. Then on to the polls of the week. In this poll, it is, do you think that intactivists can get New Hampshire to drop circumcision from Medicaid coverage in 2025? It is a resounding yes. Everybody believes that the intactivists can have New Hampshire drop circumcision from Medicaid coverage. Now, if you guys know that Health Equality Campaign ran and led by Anthony LaSquadro, they are going to go out and try this year. So it's pretty big hype for this. Everyone thinks that this is very possible, that this can happen. So that's awesome. Nobody said no, that's a bot. So everyone is pretty optimistic that maybe this is the year that Anthony LaSquadro and his team of intactivists can go ahead and get New Hampshire to stop funding circumcisions. Once again, guys, if you don't like how this turned out, please go to my Discord and go vote, because your vote matters. And on to the fundraisers of the week. All right, so Foregen has been blowing up their support Foregen's human clinical trials. It has raised $70,440 out of their $100,000 goal. It is 70% of the way there. Constantly people are donating to this, which is really awesome. I didn't actually read the little write-up that they did, but this is why they need your help now. They need to build key partnerships to secure a partnership with expert researchers who will oversee and conduct the trials, perfect our methods, further refine the decellularization and recellularization protocols to ensure precision and effectiveness, engage regulators, conduct through regulatory inquiries with authorities in the country selected for the trials to ensure compliance and readiness, finalize surgical protocols, complete the development of a comprehensive surgical protocol that will serve as the cornerstone of our clinical approach, collaborate with a CRO, which is Contract Research Organization, assemble the team, hire skilled research staff, secure well-equipped facilities, and acquire the necessary instruments to begin the experiments, recruit participants, conduct ethical and effective participant recruitment to ensure successful trial execution, plan for success, develop comprehensive contingency plans that mitigate and ensure progress continues without interruptions. What's at stake? This is not just a small step forward. We're on the brink of achieving our ultimate goal to provide a regenerative solution for circumcised men. Human clinical trials may finally prove this novel technique is possible, but it requires your help to get there. Anyways, guys, let me know if you read this before I did. Let me know if you guys actually took the time to read this entire write-up, or if you guys already knew what Foregen does and what they need. I'm super curious, actually. But yeah, guys, Foregen raised like $50,000 since last week. So they've been doing really good. All right, and Intaction actually has a end of the year 4X match. So if you guys donate, it will get 4X matched. So it says, until the end of the year, this anonymous sponsor will give an amazing 4X match up to a maximum of $37,500. That means every dollar we collect, we get 3 times more money for a campaign total of $50,000. So this is the breakdown. All what Intaction needs is $12,500 from you guys. So far, it has $780. Guys, that is not a lot. Man, the 4X match on this is insane. I don't think I've ever seen a nonprofit get 4X matched. Hopefully, this can get some more funding. We shall see what ends up happening with that. But people have been trickling in. I would say that about 10 people have donated so far. So hopefully, Intaction can keep up the momentum. Unaltered, removing circumcision-related misinformation. They just started a brand new GoFundMe themselves. They're looking for a $1,000 goal. It says the problem, misinformation about circumcision from authoritative sources violates parents' rights by misleading them, preventing them from making fully informed decisions. Many would not elect for circumcision if properly informed. The solution is to remove this misinformation using evidence-based strategies. Example, filing complaints against expired statements by the American Academy of Pediatrics. Unaltered is the first results-based organization to promise change. We promise to remove circumcision-related misinformation from at least one website by February 1st, 2025. If we fail, we will refund all donations. We remove circumcision-related misinformation from Medline Plus and CHOC Healthcare using circumcision law reforms strategy to challenge expired statements. You guys can go ahead and click on these, and you'll see that the AAP statements are gone. So they definitely do provide evidence that what they do does work. Also note that this is pretty big news that circumcision law reform will be retiring from the movement in less than a week. It's up to us to carry the torch now. This funding will help us scale this campaign to remove circumcision-related misinformation at a national level. No other organization promises change. We will refund all donations if we do not meet our goal by February 1st, 2025. We value your input. Contact us below. There is this link on doodle.com. So yes, this is a brand new GoFundMe from Unaltered. All right, Gaudav. So they're doing the year-end matching gift challenge. Now, one thing I wanted to point out that they don't actually have any kind of bar to show you how much people are donating. There is a loyal supporter who's offering to match the first $5,000 in donations made to Gaudav before December 31st. Now, the thing is, though, is that you don't have a bar to see how much people actually donated. So, I don't know. Hopefully they can put a bar up or something so people can see how much more they need or if they already received the money that they need to make. Just my thoughts on that. Also, Bloodstained Men, the winter 2024-2025, they have 64 days left to raise $7,500. They are about $7,250 away from that goal, but they do have 2 months left. So we shall see and keep close track to this. Wow, a lot of people were invited to this. 2,600 people were invited. That is a lot. So anyways, we'll see. We'll keep tabs on this for sure. There is a whole lot of people needing money, as you can tell. Your Whole Baby, they got $50 raised, and they're trying to get $720. So $50 gave them about 7% of what they needed. Your Whole Baby again, but this time it's in Pittsburgh and not Cleveland. Another $50 given by Kevin Steele. You're awesome, Kevin Steele. Look at you. I'll move myself so you guys can see. That's awesome. Kevin Steele has been donating to Your Whole Baby. Another $50 for their $670 goal in Pittsburgh. So again, at 7%. And in Intact Global's support, Intact Global's fight against genital mutilation, they have $16,000 raised so far. That's 32% of their goal, which is $50,000. They are getting some money still. An anonymous donor gave them $102. That's how much they've raised this past week. So they are still moving in the upwards direction. And also they have this, so 310 on top of it. So they have 16,310. Intact America, they have been stopped at $4,050. This is hold doctors and hospitals accountable for penis injuries. There have been no new donations this past 2 weeks. So they're still stuck at 8% of their $50,000 goal. I don't know if it gets matched because I do know that Intact America is running like a matching thing. I don't know. All right, so Prevail of the system. We are 73% of our goal, which is $7,000. Now the e-commerce guys, once again, we're getting 25x matched. So we will add that in here soon. We're going to add in all the e-commerce stuff to see if we end up reaching our $7,000 goal to prevent graduation. Guys, this is getting very close. We are 14 days away from the end of the year. So this is getting really, really close. So remember, guys, join the Discord, learn about the POTS e-commerce program. Also remember, it does help out Intact Global as well if we get new starter shoppers. Once again, check that out on Discord. And on to the intactivism growth for the week. So last week, the Bloodstained Men had 6,674 followers. This week, the Bloodstained Men have 6,667 followers, which is a loss of 7 people, or a loss of 0.10%. wow, Bloodstained Men did reverse last week with a gain, but the downtrend continues with Bloodstained Men. Unfortunately, the overall trend for Bloodstained Men is losing members. Hopefully, Bloodstained Men can start gaining traction on X, because the more followers Bloodstained Men has, the more the algorithm is going to push them. So we shall see next week if they start going up in followers. But anyways, guys, that is all the news I have for today. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please let me know down in the comment section, and have a great one. Bye.
A special shout out to our coffee supporters: